What's up, Foodie fam? Welcome back to our channel, Roadie Foodie Day. Oh my God, day 36, I think. Day 36, 100 local restaurants in 100 days. Local series, Rhode Island. We love you. And today we are at La Bagel de Providence. La Bagel de Providence. Real quick, I gotta get me some wake up juice, some little Jesus juice right here. Oh yeah. Woo! Providence Bagel, son. So this is what we're gonna be smashing down on. Two locations. I'm gonna put in the description. I think I'm gonna put the Providence location because that was their first location on North Main Street, and that's the one I went to. And if you know anything about Providence Bagel, you're definitely gonna want to get there early. We got there like maybe 10 minutes after they open. Line down North Main Street. So, but, you know, once you order, boom, 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 around the drive-thru. But they also do online ordering, curbside pickup. They also just developed their app. So make sure you check them out. And I'll put the website in the description. I believe it's providencebagel.com. I could be wrong, but I need to pause for un momento por favorito. Because this sandwich is calling my name. You guys can't, I wish Smell-O-Vision existed right now because I got a sausage, egg, and chisel on an Asiago bagel. Oh, let's see if we can get that double stack, baby. Oh, you guys saw my surprise already. You guys peeked into my surprises. Everybody knows the rules, right? Down the hatch. Oh, that chisel. Look at that. So bright outside. So early in the morning. All that chisel and eggle. And there's so much cheese like on the wrapper. Pro tip, try to scoop that up before like it hardens, you know? I'm not a cheese waster. If you're a cheese waster, we can't be friends. No. Oh, no. Down the hatch. Cause all my life I pray for a bagel like you. And I think Providence Bagel that I finally found you. Listen, if you guys want to give me a singing contract, I'm down. Yep. I just want you to look at it. Just look back at it. Just look back at it. Gently. Ooh, busted open Tatiana. Bam. Oh yeah. This right here should have been the thumbnail. This might be the thumbnail. Let's change the thumbnail. Actually, let's get this guy in here too. Like, Lou, what are you doing? Why are you doing thumbnails in the middle of your video? Well, you know what? We cray-cray like that. You got a random sausage right here. I don't know. We might do the other thumbnail. Oh, man. This is just... So, basically, this is oh, it's still together. Love it. Look at that. We'll do one bite like this. Down the hatch. You guys ever want to brighten Lupe's mood? Roadie Foodie's mood? You roll through the crib, You bring some bagels from Providence Bagel. Ship it! Mood changer. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I like to open it up and eat it like this. Like a tostada. It's like a bagel tostada. Mmm. Shout out to Chris and his whole staff, man. They move units. I saw delivery trucks. You know, like those trucks that, like construction trucks? Bagels in, bagels out. Bagels in, bagels out. Lady in front of me, little lady in a Mercedes. She was like, I'm going to put in a big order. And then the girl that was in the microphone area was like, all right, give me 1 second. Let me get a big bag. I was like, she's going to put in work. She's like, I'll take 2 of these, half a dozen of these, 4 of these. All right, let me get another bag. I want a big bag. I'm going to have to order a big bag this time. Cold brew down the hatch. Check them out on Instagram too, guys. Providence Bagel. Their IG game is on point. Look. I love a place that don't skimp on the cream chisel. Look at that. That's a 2-to-1 ratio right there. That's a 2-to-1 ratio. That's Providence Bagel. You go to a different shop, switch it. When you roll into the Providence location too, they'll have a little description saying that, you know, they make them fresh daily. They move so many units, they have to make them daily. They don't just sit around all day. They don't sit around for days. I don't know if you guys ever had a day-old bagel. I have. It don't taste the same, man. It just doesn't hit right. By the way, I gotta tell you guys a story too. Completely random story. You're gonna be like, Luke, this doesn't make any sense. So when I was in the drive-thru, I was listening to, I forget what radio station, but they were playing a Shaggy song. Every single time I hear a Shaggy song, I think of this story in my head. So, story time. This video might be an extra 5 minutes long, but hopefully you guys will roll with me. Lupe life stories. So, had just moved to Rhode Island. One of my first jobs was working at a local radio station, Hot 106. Became an on-air personality. I met one of my mentors, which was DJ Buck. He's out of Connecticut now. I believe at Hot 93.7 in Hartford. And also and Big Stress. So, long story short. Actually, no, long story long. And you're like, Lou, where does Shaggy come in this story? I'll tell you in a second. So, I'm like 19, maybe 20, young Lou. Wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. So, I'm working at the radio station, and I get invited to this thing called the Mix Show Power Summit. It's really designed for, like, DJs, like, actual DJs. I wasn't like I wasn't one of those DJs. I was just like hey, let me say something funny and silly. On-air personality. So it was this 3-day weekend down in Puerto Rico. I had never been out of the country. Well, I just lied. I've been to Mexico. But it was like the first time being an adult on my own. Moved to Rhode Island by myself. We're in Puerto Rico. And it's just 3-4 days of complete mayhem and fun. Just fast paced. It's almost like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like those conventions where just like everything is planned out. and everything was just like breakfast, meet and greet, blah 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 blah. So it was a fantastic, like, and one basketball. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if and one basketball is still around, but they were there. So I got to meet all these artists. So in my mind, I think what it is they're trying to get together the radio people and the artists and have them like kind of meet and greet each other. You know, you're more likely to have a little more information, and you know, when you're talking about the radio shows and gigs and things like that. So got to meet a ton of celebrities. Got to I believe we got to get like a screening in Puerto Rico of 8 Mile before it came out in the theaters with Eminem in the movie theater. That was really cool. That's probably one of the highlights of my life. Sitting like 2 rows behind Eminem while watching 8 Mile for the first time. And you know, like the little sex scene or like the little love scene? I remember watching him, and then I just remember him going like this in the seat, going. Because like all the DJs, all the influential DJs were in the building. And then another thing too is I got to meet like 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, you know, the whole G Unit crew before they even blew up. They were kind of already well known because, you know, 50 Cent was super smart. He went, I don't know if you guys remember mixtapes. Mixtapes were everywhere. I used to work at a place called Skippy White's, and man, that place was just mixtape city of places. Well, got to meet DJ Khaled when he was like super young, when he was like a on-air DJ in Miami. And he was, and I say this term as endearment, he was just as loud and obnoxious back then as he is now. That kid just had so much energy. I'm so happy for him. So I got to, you know, chill with all these DJs, all these like, I'm just like this little pup. You know, just a little pup in the corner. Probably the youngest person there. But one of the things was a hotel suite party with Shaggy. I'm starstruck. I go up to Shaggy. I go, oh my, I can't believe I said this. I said, Mr. Boombastic, can I get a photo? And this dude, and I never knew he didn't have like a Jamaican accent. He spoke just like this. And I was like, is this really Shaggy? So we take a photo, and he ended up being the nicest guy. We had a couple drinks. Took a couple photos. We just had a really good time. So every time I hear a Shaggy song, that story pops up. Anyways, random Lupe life stories. My life is complete. You guys are going to learn a lot about me during these videos. Super random things like that. So, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to reach out to Buck and see if he wants to do a video with me. That'll be a cool video. We'll talk a little bit more about it because he probably has more stories than I do. Buck was, so, remember, I don't know if you guys were ever remember this, but like if you ever went out in the early 2000s, this is pre-Serato. So the DJs used to carry around these huge crates. And I was one of those roadies for them too. I was like, all right, man, I'm 19, 20, 21, super young, new city. I used to be one of his roadies, man. Became really good friends. He used to carry his crates, man. Those things were heavy, and you'd have to go up to like three floors, three stories. And Buck was one of those DJs where he had 2 crates for each genre. Remember reggae used to be huge? Boom. He had all the rhythms. And then he had 3 or 4 crates of like hip hop, 2 crates of R&B. Reggaeton was just bubbling at that time, like just simmering. So he had he had that, and then he had his old school crate. He would rock. He would come in with like 8 crates. So anyway, that's my story, guys. Sorry for taking a left turn, but when I was listening to Shaggy, I was like, I gotta tell this story. So, pow. This is what Providence Bagel is about right here, people. Stacked. Thick. All right. So, Now we're going to get into these jump offs. So these are fairly new, at least new to me. You know, when you buy like a used car and you're like, no, it's not new, but it's new to me. But I think these are new to everybody. Providence Bagel released these. I don't know what they're calling them. They're like Pop-Tarts, but they're like toaster tarts. That's what they're branded as. This, I believe, is the apple one. And these are good size. Look, this is a medium iced coffee. Right? These are good. And they're thick too. They're not like, you know, Pop-Tarts. They stop right here. You see that little notch right there? That's where the national Pop-Tart stops. Providence Bagel said, here's the notch, double, and then puff it out. And then this is the chocolate strawberry. So first what we'll do is we'll bust this open. You guys know I love to bust it open! We out here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Bust it open, Tatiana. Okay. Oh, yeah. I love apple, man. You guys already know the rules here. Down his edge. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah, you get that. You get that homemade feeling, that homemade taste. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Someone's literally parked right behind me. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's always really awkward when someone parks next to me. They're like, why does this guy have a table out? Why is he eating food? Why is he speaking to his camera? You guys saw him just welcome. So he, I love to be your guys' narrator real quick. What's he doing? I'm like basically I'm in an abandoned parking lot. My man's in, oh man. This happens all the time, guys. I'm not making this stuff up. Anyways. And then this is the strawberry jump off right here. Chocolate strawberry, by the way. Bust it open, Tatiana. Oh. Oh. Ooh, it wants to bust open its own way. That's okay. Don't be shy. And you guys can see the filling in there. Look at that. Oh, man. You know me. Ooh. Oh, that smells so good. Chris, you a maniac, son. Oh, man, they're doing me right. Providence Bagel, you're doing me right. Prediction. These are going to get sold out every day. By the way, get to Providence Bagel early, guys. There's some times where I go, like, just midday. Not even midday, like, early afternoon. Sold out. And you want to go to a place that sells out. That lets you know that they're fresh. That lets you know, hey, we're only going to do a certain month. Get here early. I got to the Providence location maybe like 7:07 a.m. I got up early for you guys because I love you. Loop, why you yelling? Because I got caffeine, son. And I'm going crazy. Getting that food high. You guys ever get like that where you get like crazy right before you eat? You eat, mellow out, and then you get crazy right after? Yeah, that's me. All right. Post-meal Q&A. Let's get the Tower of Bagels out of the way here for a second. All right. All right. What do we have here? Okay. Questione numero uno. See if we answer this. We're going to have to get new questions because we're going through them. Okay. Which task or chore is your least favorite? Oh, least favorite task or chore. See, a lot of people hate doing dishes. I don't mind them. People hate doing, like, it doesn't mean like I'm excited, like, yay, it's dishes time. Yay, it's laundry time. But I don't mind it. But if I had to choose one, like, which one it's my least favorite. I don't know. It's a good question. Something like, oh, you ready to do it? Go do it. How about one that I don't really complete? Anybody else, like, after like doing the laundry part is okay. I don't mind throwing them in, but when it's time to take them out and fold them, I guess if I had to choose one, right? These questions are like, I have to answer this. It would be kind of folding, not even fold. Honestly, I don't mind folding up. It's putting them away. So sometimes at our house, like, laundry's done, it's fresh, it's clean, but it'll sit there on a pile, or it'll be folded, but that pile of folded clothes will stay. Somehow it just doesn't make it upstairs to the bedroom or the kitchen or the bathroom. So I guess that's it, is after the post laundry, I guess we'll call it. So that's my answer. I'm sticking to it. All right, question number 2 before I let you guys go. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? You know who I would like to ask that question? Lindsay. But biggest screw up in the kitchen. See, when it gets to like really specific, like intricate type of meals and recipes and stuff like that, I'm diligent. I will follow. I made these candy cane sugar cookies one year from scratch. I decided to, you know what, I want to make some from scratch and not buy the box stuff. And they came out. Mwah. People did not want to try them because they're like, Lube, you baked? And I was like, trust me. I followed the instructions. I can't remember the recipe, but I didn't do it again because it took like 2 hours because you have to do everything from scratch. And we bought one of those KitchenAid with the bowl thingies. I forget, like the mixers. But my biggest screw up, so I don't screw up, it's funny, I don't screw up the hard stuff. I screw up, you know what you can screw up really fast? Is eggs. Sometimes you overcook them and you get that burnt taste. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So we've learned to make our eggs like Gordon Ramsay, where they're nice and they're not dry, and there's different ways of making it to make sure that the eggs are not overcooked and dried and have that kind of where they get hard. No go. So that I'm gonna choose eggs, and I know you guys are gonna be like, that's cheating, but no, it's not. It's literally, when it comes to the hard stuff, I will follow the instructions to a T, because I am, again, guys, I am not a master at any cooking whatsoever. I can make some mean guac and pico, but that's my claim to fame, is just that. So, but I can screw up. Eggs are easy, right? You're like, oh, just put it in there. Let me check my phone. Let me check Instagram. Let me check TikTok, and then boom, done. So those are my answers, guys. If you don't like me, if you don't like those answers, rather, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, okay? All right, guys, day 30-something, 36, I believe, Providence Bagel. Thank you for sticking around for story time. This is probably the longest video that we've done that's not been a challenge or like 3 people on the screen. But until next time, guys, just like, share, and subscribe, and comment, too. I love talking to you guys. If you notice, if you scroll down to past videos, we reply to every single comment, sometimes a little faster than others. But we reply to everybody. And also, we started some folks had asked us to start a P.O. box to send us stuff. So the P.O. box is in the description too. A couple companies are going to be sending us some boxes. Well, we're actually going to do some fun and do some unboxing videos. I don't know if you guys are going to like those or not, but I figured we'll sit at a table, we'll have a cocktail, maybe a coffee, not a coffee, a coffee, and we'll do an unboxing, and we'll just spend some time together. I don't know, maybe a Facebook Live mixed. I don't know. We're just having fun. We're figuring out what you guys like and what's going to be fun too. And until next time, guys, be well, eat well, and take care of each other. Ciao.